Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the book chat for May. We are literally going into, or as I'm filming this, we are in the 6th month of the year. June, half of the year is almost gone. Can you believe it? And we got some book reads for the month of May. So, y'all, I read one more book this month than I did last month. So we're getting our numbers back up. But the books that I read were really, really good. 2 of the books are going to be a part of a book reading vlog, which you will see next week, but more on that later. So the 4 books I read were actually very, very good. Like, I was very happy about the reads for May. The first one being The Man Who Died Twice by Richard Osman. It is a Thursday Murder Club mystery, and you all know I love my season, folks. So this is book 2 in that series. This one, I will say, was harder for me to get into, only because something happens and it made me feel like, oh my gosh, why? Like, because I love my people. So it kind of made reading this one hard, but the book, I finally was able to get over it or deal with it and get into it. So this one was just as good as the first one. The twist was twisted because I did not see it coming. And of course, the 4 friends are funny and super smart, and they just keep you engaged. So this one says, the Thursday Murder Club. Okay. The Thursday Murder Club are still riding high off their recent real-life murder case and are looking forward to a bit of peace and quiet at Cooper's Chase, their posh retirement village. But they are out of luck. An unexpected visitor arrives, desperate for their help. He has been accused of stealing diamonds worth millions, and he's seriously on the lam. Then a body is discovered, and Elizabeth, Joyce, Ron, and Ibrahim soon find themselves up against a ruthless murderer who wouldn't bat an eye at knocking off 4 septuagenarians. Can our unlikely friends catch the killer before the killer catches them? So, like I said, this one starts off with a little, it tugs at your heart, but other than that, it was great. You have them, the flirtatious Joyce, the super smart Elizabeth, and then I want to say Joyce was showing up in this one, and then you have Ron and Ibrahim doing what they do. They always get their man, but let me tell you, they had a struggle in this one because I didn't think they were going to make it. So that was the first read of the month. Now, the second one and the third one are part of the Indian Lake trilogy. I'm not going to go into these too much because, like I said, I am doing a full reading vlog. I am actually currently finishing 3, and I thought about adding it in this one, but I'm not done, so I didn't want to cheat. But I did finish the first one. The first 2. The first one being My Heart is a Chainsaw is by Stephen Graham Jones, and it's called the Indian Lake trilogy. There are 3 of them. The first one, I will say, and like I said, I'm not going to go too much in it. I'm not even going to read the back because I say this in my vlog. When you kind of read the back, it kind of gives like a little spoiler if you haven't read them yet. So if you want the deets, if you want to read along, follow me in the reading vlog next week. But this was really, really good. I do think it starts off slow, but that's only because you're getting like the backstory and the history of the area to build up to why or who the killer could be in this slasher. But I absolutely love it. It's literally like reading Scream in the sense that in Scream, you're visually seeing them talk about the rules and making a movie. And this one, you're reading about it, and it's amazing. So the second one in the series is called Don't Fear the Reaper. I will say this one starts off a lot faster than book 1. You do need to read them in order. If you don't, it's just dumb because you're going to know things that you didn't know in the beginning, and then you're going to be confused because a lot of what you find out in book 1 does help with the history of book 2 and book 3, different people they're talking about. But this one does start off faster because you've already learned the backstory. So you get into your kills really, really quick. I like this one, y'all. It tugged at my heart. I'm just going to say, poor Jade. Poor Jade, but still 2 really good reads. And so far, I'm liking number 3 as well. The last read of the month was The Women in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. I've read a couple of books by Ruth Ware. Some I've liked better than others. This one was good, but it was slow. And yeah, it was slow. I was gonna say slow, but no, it really was slow to start. And I won't even say that. Like the thing that you're going to be trying to figure out the whole entire time starts pretty early. It's just that you have to go through this long period of time where she's just trying to like get people to pay attention, I'll say. So that it does take a while to get started. I am still kind of like, when I found out what the thing was, the twist, I was like, okay, that's a good twist. I did not see that coming. However, I'm still a little confused about how kind of things tied up together at the end. And I feel like you've read this book, you might be wondering the same thing, just because it wrapped up where, I don't want to give it away. Let's just say I feel like there needed to be more explanation. I'm just like, could that really have happened? And I know it's a thriller and we're reading books and things that wouldn't typically happen are gonna happen in books. But this is like, no, y'all made that too easy. But overall, I did like the book. This one doesn't really have like a blurb to read. So basically, let's see what some other people say. An edge of your seat thriller set on the most beautiful yacht in the world, full of great characters and twists. Y'all should check it out. And that was from Reese Witherspoon. I don't know if this was one of her, it doesn't say it was in her book club, but that was her blurb. This beach read thriller has fun, suspense, and goes well with SPF. I don't really think it's a beach read because they were talking about it was cold on a boat. But anyway, a psychological thriller that will keep readers spellbound. The intense final chapters just might produce heart palpitations. I will say, and that's from the Library Journal starred review. I will say that is true. Like once it gets to the end, it does start getting very interesting. But like I feel like the wrap up was kind of like, y'all could do a little bit better. But overall, I did enjoy it. And like I said, I think I read, this might be my third or fourth Ruth Ware book, and I've enjoyed all of them. I do feel like some of them are slow or that I've read, but they still give you a good read. So definitely recommend. So yes, short and sweet, y'all. Those are the 4 books that I read this month. What did you guys get accomplished? We're going to try to take that number up. We're going to try to get it back to our original 9. We're going to at least try to get back to 9. But it's okay if you read one book, if you read one chapter, you've done something. Tell me what you guys have been reading. Hope you enjoyed this. For those of you who are new here, thank you for coming. My name is Sarah. For those of you returning, I love you guys. Do all the things you need to make sure you don't miss out on videos. Stick around, join the fam, and I'll see you in the next one.